It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burt, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And it's Walker penetrating. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Over Harden. A second chance effort. And the layup good by Tatum.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
And it's denied. To the inside. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's Covington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice job by Robert Covington to draw the contact and get himself to the foul line.
And the Houston Rockets last season going out and getting Robert Covington. Greg, why was that a good fit for this team?
You know, Kevin, his range shooting really unlocked Westbrook's ability to get to the lane. Also, Covington's contract creates some flexibility, one of the best values in the league as far as productivity.
The shot's good from Cantor.
And this is why Cantor is a fantastic pick-and-roll option. He's big as a screener and a superb roller.
The three from Harden. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Cantor throws it down.
The very definition of an unselfish star. Kemba Walker doing work with the pass.
Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Tatum. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
It's House outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Down low. Here's Tatum. The shot comes out. The Rockets go the other way with it. On the wing, Harden. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. Tatum on the wing. The shot that time, not on target. The Rockets go the other way with it. And Covington, maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Count it.
How about the outstanding concentration from the veteran? Kemba Walker so adept at staying in control through these finishes. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Gordon for 3. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I think defensively, it's often a better percentage play to foul Chandler than to let him have an easy shot in close.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3. The three-point shot has opened up and unlocked the entire complete game of Gordon Hayward. That is pretty.
Chandler outside. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Gordon missing.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
A nice shot by Rivers. 20 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's Walker. In the corner, Tatum with it. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got 10.
Now, this guy's so good at making great decisions. Jason Tatum on the catch and shoot. That's nice.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Rockets trail by 3. To the left side wing. From deep, McLemore bangs home the trifecta. McLemore's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Houston. At the top of the key, Tice. Here's Wanamaker, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets last season traded Clint Capella for Robert Covington. The front office felt it was a move they had to make to go from good to great. And, of course, they certainly gave up size, but with Westbrook and Harden in the lineup, they needed more shooting, with open driving lanes to be at their best. And Covington provides that, along with great perimeter defense. Guys?
A team that's no stranger to bold moves. Thanks, David. The Rockets trail. Pass to McLemore. The Rockets with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
And finished off by Brown.
I'll tell you allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Pass to Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Westbrook, no good. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's Walker. And here's Tice. Guarded by Tucker. 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Harden. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Harden's got 5.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Covington wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Walker. Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Tice. Now here's Hayward. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors is Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Here's Harden. And Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Brown. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead. The deep 3 from Harden. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Pass to Canner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And to me, guys, there's a level of physicality that Enes Kanter provides that's important to his team. He is unafraid of anyone, and that in and of itself is crucial.
Rockets trail by 9. And here's Covington. Puts up a 3. Here's House. And Kanter pulls it down.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism. Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Pass to Westbrook. From beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 8.
Robert Covington is as competitive as it gets, and he gets to the window there.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Celtics up by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Rockets trail by 7. Westbrook surveying the D. Harden inside the three-point line. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Out to Hayward. Outside Tatum. Six to shoot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Just tremendous confidence from Jason Tatum. This guy understands I am a scorer even at the most elite level.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the paint. It's tipped. Pass to Canner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Cantor is a smart, aggressive offensive player and very crafty at drawing contact.
No good on the second free throw. Rockets trail by 12. Westbrook with a deep 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Tatum on the wing. We've got basketball action from Chase Center, the new home of the Warriors, here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now, here's Irving. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Here's Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And Doris, we talk often about the toughness of Klay Thompson, something that is in this young man's genes.
No doubt, Greg. His dad, Michael, rock solid both mentally and physically. Remember, Michael, a two-time NBA champion in his own right. Such an advantage for Klay to grow up in an environment of winning.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Durant for three. The kick out to Irving. Back to Allen. The second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Outside, Green. Now Curry. They double-team Curry. And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Harris's shot is good.
Joe Harris so good at keeping his composure in intense situations. Nice job playing through contact.
To the paint. Pass to Green. And here's Wiggins. Beyond the arc. And now here's Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. The shot from the low post is good. Greg, if you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's Poole after the made shot from KD. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Pascal. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. KD drives in. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Shot to stop the run. Poole, no good. The Nets with the lead. They get it back. And finished off by KD.
Well, with his combination of length and timing and athleticism, Kevin Durant is eating the glass right now.
Wiggins from outside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Shot's good by Durant. That's now 8 points for KD.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to Toscano. Here's Poole. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the three off target. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Yeah, Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 11 points.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And one thing that's great about Draymond, you can run the offense through him. Last year, he averaged just as many assists as rebounds.
Right, Greg, and obviously he has to be surrounded by great shooters because that vision is there, and he can throw every type of pass. He's extremely unselfish, but guys have to deliver on the catch. Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Prince. Goes up again. Got a hand on it.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. And the Nets making a change here. Thompson for the triple. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Luwawu. Can they get it? Offensive rebound. Prince. And a missed layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Durant. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Warriors.
Curry can't get it to go. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Durant in the corner. 6 to shoot. And then Durant with the jam.
a signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And it's sent back by KD. Now here's Durant. He's got 14.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And finished off by KD.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Again, Durant missing. Inside. Here's Green. No good there. And Brooklyn will come the other way. It's stolen by Curry. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Looney. Here's Poole. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 4. Here's Toscano. That one a little long. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Crawford. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Thompson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Durant. Banked in off the glass. KD's got 18 points in the game.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible. They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Now here's Durant. 18 points for him. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Crawford, no one around him. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal. You want evidence? Go check out his posterization of Mr. Brandon Knight.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Outside Jordan. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 5 points so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wiggins outside. To the middle. Here's Smailagic. Off target at the rim. On, here we go. Crawford all alone. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now, here's Irving. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Harris outside. Crawford right side. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Harris, no good. Here's Wiggins. Nice D from Crawford. And so Crawford will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 1-point game. Green with the block. They get it back. Irving double team. Haskell with the steal. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, a spectacular athlete is Andrew Wiggins, and when he's got a chance to get in space and transition, forget about it.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Pulls up on the elbow. Irving misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Outside for Curry. Curry on the wing. Clock at 6. Count it. Good. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, the confidence that Steph Curry has, regardless of where he is on the floor, yes, sir, I can score inside too, sir.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Allen. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
KD drives in.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Now a timeout called by Golden State. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, this is the thing about Klay Thompson. He's going to give you a little bit of everything. Right there, off the dribble drive. Go ahead, Klay.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Whip. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the score by Golden State. Here's KD. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
Foul, Kevin Durant, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. And it's in there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here is Durant. The Warriors making the shot. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's stolen by Green. Down low. And Thompson throws it down.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Here's Chris. And it's sent back by Allen. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Klay Thompson has a reputation as a long, tenacious defender. This guy excels at realizing when to go for it. If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And the Warriors making a change here. And another three for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Curry, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 14. Allen, that's good.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Here's Curry. Misses. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out.
Welcome, everyone. To the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Davis. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And it's Green missing.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here is Harden following the basket by Anthony Davis. Harden with it. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Pass to Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
Lakers working the ball around now. McGee. The second chance points on the tip-in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now, here is Harden. Outside Westbrook. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers trail by 4. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball. Good work there as it goes.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Out to Kuzma. The offensive rebound. Howard. Back to Davis. Chandler with the steal. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! Now he uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
And yes, it's good. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shots good by Green.
You can't let that happen defensively. When Green gets the chance to catch and shoot, it's almost automatic.
Here's Harden. Pass to Covington. The kick out to Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Houston gets called for the foul.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, GA. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
And it's good for 2. 14 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And it's Green, missing.
I mean, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
The Rockets making a switch here. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. They lead by 11.
Attacking in the lane. This is Westbrook at his finest and most difficult to defend.
The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Here's Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Rockets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, what you do appreciate about Westbrook is how determined he is. I mean, he plays with such a contagious intensity.
Rebounded by Tucker. Left side, Westbrook. 1 second left. Good on the bucket. Westbrook's got 20 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very...
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Rockets lead by 15. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And it's rebounded by Covington. Rockets leading by 17. It's Harden with the drive. He gets that one. Harden's got 10. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say Gary Payton. I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter.
Welcome, everyone, to the sold-out Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. It's the home of the Lakers, where we're broadcasting live today for 2K Sports. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. The shot by George, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Back to Howard. Pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. With the clock winding down. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Now Zubac, James covering. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
On the wing, Green. And the 3-ball is good.
Exactly what Green is known for, a terrific three-point shooter. Continues to do damage from out there.
Down low. And Leonard gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James. To the paint. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Here's George. To the right side. Pass to Beverly. And here's Leonard from 3. The Clippers rebound. And stolen by Kuzma. Now here is Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Davis has got his second basket.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Back to Beverly. A 3 from Leonard. Outside for George. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Lakers leading by 5. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Now LeBron. Shoots over Zubac. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Leonard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
Clippers trail by 9. On the wing, Williams. It's stolen by Davis. James, the bounce pass. Kuzma. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Shamet. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Williams for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And stolen by Harrell. Now the Clippers moving it up to stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Dwight Howard.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one misses.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Outside Jackson. It's Williams with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Lakers leading by 11. Inside. Here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Rebound by Harrell.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
4 seconds left. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Jackson from long range. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here's James. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
And it's Davis with the jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Outside Jackson. Shamet on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 17. To the inside, McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Nobody near Williams. His three-pointers off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. And the Lakers with possession here. Right at the free throw line. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
It's stolen by Davis. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. James looking around. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the Clippers call time here. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 19. Back to Leonard. Got a piece of it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Outside, Davis. He goes up again. The second chance effort. Knocks it loose. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Fast break, the Lakers. Rondo's running. Here's Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Leonard. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Pass to Beverly. It's stolen by Davis. Fast break, the Lakers. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The Clippers shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. George, no good on the free throw.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
George looking over the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And the Lakers making a change here. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Smith inside. Here's James. 6 points for him. Not going to go that time. To the middle. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Pass to Smith. Now here is Howard. Zubac's defending. No good from Howard. Everly with the ball. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. LeBron outside. To the paint. And the rejection by Zubac. Now the Clippers moving it up. Beverly with the ball. And it's Leonard missing. Lakers leading by 21. And here is James. Down low. And Howard with the stuff.
Nice job of concentrating on the basket that time by Howard. He knew he was going to get hit, but kept his eyes on the basket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Yep, that one goes.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it, spit polished, and he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
Right side, George. Back to Morris. Leonard trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Leonard on the wing. And stolen by James. Inside. Here's Williams. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. torches his man there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Howard finishes it off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Green. Here's Leonard. Green breaking loose. And that one's good. Leonard. 6 points for Leonard.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Here's Beverly. Great D that time from Howard.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The Lakers with the ball. .103 left here in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
And up before again for the Lakers, running the court. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul against the Clippers.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Pass to McGee. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
George way outside. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. It's stolen. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. With some arc. And it's McGee with the jam.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Pass to man. Back to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Now, here's Shamet. Here's Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Both teams deciding to change it up. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to...
Oh, what a dunk!
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now Patterson. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds.